Now, I don't know about you, but one of the biggest concerns that I've seen most people have in the markets is, I don't want to start trading because the market is like so overextended and surely there's going to be a correction or a bear market or a crash soon. I'll just wait. And when the crash happens, then I'll get in. And that way I don't have to go through all that pain. The trouble is, you might feel like there's a crash just around the corner or a correction just around the corner. And people might be saying that there's a correction just around the corner, but that doesn't mean one is just around the corner. And if a correction is 5 years away, and that correction is like a 10 or 20% decline, and you wait for that, you miss out on all of that opportunity for profit. And yes, you'll go through that correction, but you'll still be well up, or you should be well up from where you start now. Now, sure, if you start trading tomorrow and the correction happens the day after tomorrow, okay, your account is going to take a dive, take a dip. But if you have implemented a trading system using what I've been talking about all night, which is a systematic approach that's back tested, that has a drawdown that you're comfortable with, and you allocate enough capital such that you're comfortable with that level of drawdown, then if the correction happens tomorrow, the correction happens tomorrow. You're still going to be comfortable with that. But the key is to get educated, get systematic, get in the game, and follow the rules. And over time, compounding will take care of the rest. So, it's really tempting to just wait for the crash, the correction, and try and time your entry and be that clever one that started trading straight after the crash. But the reality is, it's probably never going to happen. Life's going to get in the way. You'll probably never start trading. The crash will happen and it won't be convenient anyway. You will have taken that money and spent it on something else in life. And so you won't be able to start trading after the correction. And then the market will rally and then you'll start waiting for the next correction, and so on and so on and so on. So get educated, get in the game in a safe way. That would be my advice, rather than waiting for a correction. And when you go live with a long-only system, don't take too long to diversify into different types of systems. It's important to have long-only trend following. It's important to have mean reversion. It's important to have short-side systems if you're allowed to trade, if you can trade those, so that it doesn't matter so much what the market does. You've got a different strategy that will make you some money. It's also important, if as much as you can, to trade across different markets. I don't just trade Australian stocks. I live in Australia right now. I trade Australia, Hong Kong, and the US. I trade long and short. I trade long-term and short-term. I've got quite a few different approaches, all diversified, so that they combine together into a system that works. So that would be my suggestion. Rather than worrying about timing when you get in, just get in a sensible way and get in the game.